Hey everyone and welcome, Daniel here, the host of AI Marketing Hub. In today's video, I'm presenting you Rankenstein v9, a powerful n8n system that will create for you top ranking blogs, like this one. I'll make myself smaller also so you'll be able to see what exactly I am talking about. So here's an example of the blog that it creates, yeah? So you have the title, you have the featured image. Also, by the way, with the featured image has, all the featured images have alt text and meta description. We have a quick intro and answers. Also, we have this is for the EAT purposes, so our blog will be cited by AI. We have working table of contents for everywhere with relevant tables. Of course, if you want, you can easily import images or edit the blog as you wish. But overall, as you can see right here, the whole content is properly structured, so the answers will be cited by AI, which is the biggest plus in this case scenario. And all these blogs, they were not just simply generated, they were properly researched and engineered following specific steps. So here's an example of the content strategy for that specific, let's say, for example, blog. Here you have the audience intelligence, you have what people are asking for, search patterns, AI content gaps, topic strategy, topic authority clusters, the keywords for that specific page in regards to also the conflicts, yeah? The content blueprint, authority integration, customer journey, and the content brief. Also, you have the outline for the blog, article metadata, key takeaway, introduction, H2s. So all this, by the way, even outline was created with the help of the content plan, and based on the content, based on the outline, we're gonna have also a blog getting created. You'll be able to publish on WordPress and also on Shopify following these two nodes right here. So if you want to post to WordPress, like for example in this case scenario, you can just easily just do this connection right here. Okay. And like that, you just make sure you fill in these nodes so it'll post for WordPress. So if you're using Shopify, for example, you can post them here and then you need to fill in the data here. Or if you don't use any of these, you can just disregard these. So maybe here, if you're using any other CMS or any other like blog posting platforms that maybe receive data through a webhook, you can easily even set up a webhook after this. But so far, everyone, this is Rankenstein v9.2. It's an upgraded version from Rankenstein v9.1 and v9.0. So this is an example first, just disregard the graph for now. This is the example of Rankenstein v9.2. Here we have the previous versions, which is 9.1 and 9.0. By the way, this is part of our AI Marketing Hub Pro community, just for your information. And here we have Rankenstein v9. It was a very strong workflow, but the problem with it was because it was too complicated for the users to set up, and there were quite a few extra steps. Then we moved from Rankenstein v9.0 to v9.1. We optimized the processes of overall setup, and then Gemini 3 appeared, and of course we need to make Rankenstein v9.2, which is a crazy major update, and it creates blogs that rank, and not just any blogs. For example, here is a use case, for example, for a member of our community that was using Rankenstein already for the past few months, and he has a really big increase in clicks. So this is just one proof from many others that I'm showing to you that, hey, this system works, because all this system was not created only with, with just simple prompts, but it was strategically set following specific SEO, EAT principles, AI citations specifically, because it's such a new field now in the SEO space. I mean, you've heard of SEO, SEVO, GEO, like whatever what other also SEO influencers are saying online, but this will make sure that your blogs will be cited by AI. So further ado, let me show you exactly this baby in action and how the overall process works. So this whole workflow will have a total of 3 parts. We're gonna have part 0, which are the tools right here. For these tools, by the way, so for the tools for all the agents that we are using inside the workflow, we have URL scrape from Firecrawl that we are scraping any page that we want. We have SERP Google getting the organic SERP results from Google. We have the keyword overview if you want to get the relevant keywords. Here we are using DataForSEO. Also here we have page rank keywords, so for us to know what our page, our business is ranking for. So this allows us to do that. We also have LLM scraper, so that we have the live ChatGPT results also from DataForSEO, and also AI keyword data. So getting that search volume based on AI searches. So these are the tools that we are using in the background for our agents inside Rankenstein v9. Next, we have part 1. So part 1 is really interesting. So look at this machine gun. It looks fantastic. Also here you can see the workflow inside the sniper of this beautiful Rankenstein. So Part one, I'll show you just an example of the form that we're going to put. I'll not run the whole workflow once again because it takes the part one takes maybe at least 15 to 20 minutes to commence. So just going to show an example of how this form is. So part one, very simple guys. You just press here. You can put your website, like here I'm going to put call perfect catch.com as an example. Country, you'll select your country specifically where that business, that website is registered. Here I'm going to choose United States. And here language, I will choose English. So this is required so we can run part one of the workflow. And the best part about it is that you need to run it only once and then you just completely forget about it. Only in case if you want to update it or maybe register a new client. So based on this form submission, it will start this whole workflow. And let me explain exactly how everything goes right here. I'm just going to close this. So we're going to see only the ones with the green for now. So we're getting just a session ID for the current session. We are mapping. So we're getting all the internal links that our page is ranking for. And then we're just sorting these internal links as we wish. So if you want, you can just put a limit maybe of 14, 20. What I recommend is around 30 to 40 internal links so we can use inside our blogs for reference. So maybe we can redirect, let's say you have some product pages. So that blog is relevant. It's connected to that specific product page. So we're going to send people from the blogs to those product pages, right? Next, we have the page analyzer right here. So he is inserting for us. By the way, he's scraping the internal links that were scraped from our website before that we had also filtered. So he's scraping those internal links using the Firecrawl API. So we are getting all the information about that page and we are inserting it inside a data table. So we're going to have a specific data table where all this information will be stored. We're going to have title, description, topic, type, keywords that the page is ranking for, and also the page summary. So this is needed. So for the future blogs, the AI will know, okay, so this internal link is for that blog. So the AI here will know exactly which specific internal links to choose. Yeah, for now, disregard these. Next, we are getting the page rank keywords right here. So the page rank keywords function, what it does specifically, just give me 1 second. So what the page rank keywords specifically is doing is taking the keywords that your page is ranking for. So here the input is a URL. So let's say in this case, I put this nursery near me.com.au, so it's from Australia. So he's getting all the keywords that the page is ranking for, basically, and then we are formatting it for readability. Basically going to have something like this: keyword, search volume, intent, difficulty, level, score, CPC, high and low, top of page speed, also the trends for month, quarter, and also per year. These are all the keywords that the current page is ranking for, by the way, which is very nice. We're getting all these keywords and we're also inserting them inside the data table right here. So we're going to store them. And whenever we want it for context, let's say when we are creating blogs, right, we don't want the keywords to eat each other. So that's like that, the AI will know, like, okay, I will not use these keywords, but okay, I will know about it, about them. Thank you for letting us know. So this is for part 2 of the workflow. So we are getting all the keywords that the page is ranking for right here. Next, we have the business analyst. So this guy he's impressive. So he's using SERP search from DataForSEO, and he's also scraping our homepage. And by that, he is then afterwards, I'll just close this. Afterwards, he's inserting all this data after he did his research, because he has a very powerful system prompt. And here we're using Gemini 3, by the way, powerful model. So just so you know, Gemini 3, one of the most powerful model from Google, guys, and it's doing wonders. I optimized the prompts for v9.2, apologies, to fully reflect that and to fully bring Gemini's capabilities. Yeah, I'll just gonna go back right here. So the business analyst, so what we're going to do, again, we're going to have a data table where we will store all this information. And then inside, after he will do all his research and scraping, he will insert all this data. So name, country, language, website, description, audience, target audience persona, the brand personality, the EVP, people ask, customer journey, customer persona trait, EAT signal integration, geo tactic, and call to action. These two are for DataForSEO, by the way. So he is scraping our website, and he has a very deep system prompt in regards to that, like how he needs to do his process accordingly, so he will not fail. So here we have quite a badass system prompt for our business analyst. It's also part of the previous workflows. You can check the business analysis workflow for reference in the classroom. inside the school community, but just saying like this guy is doing wonders. Next, we have also the EAT agent. So here, by the way, we are getting EAT citations. So all the blogs and all, let's say, the articles we are creating, they will not be fluff. So we want all the information to be, trustworthy. We want it to be compliant. And this agent helps us do that. So he's scraping relevant sources, let's say government website, educational websites, studies, etc., and so on, and he's getting relevant data. He's inserting in another data table inside n8n. So here we're going to have like source name, URL, type, authority level. For example, here is High Government Botanical Garden. Yeah, relevance topics, key data points, and citation use cases. So these will be needed. So when we are creating blogs, we're gonna get the data from there, and then also we're just gonna put like, hey, this data was taken from this specific like source, so it will be fully trustworthy for that. It's required for our EAT and for our rankings. On how to set up, by the way, part 1, part 0, part 2, just for information, it is available full-on tutorial inside our AI Marketing Hub community. So here also just now recently I've posted a video on how exactly you can set up this workflow, also the previous workflows if you want to, and of course we have bunch of them. We have bunch of workflows, guys, that you can use every day. Nothing locked, everything is there for you. As soon as you're part of our AI Marketing Hub, you have access to all of our workflows and much more. Yeah, additionally, just for information, in case maybe you're not able to join the pro community, please join the free community, guys. In the classrooms, we also here have the same workflows, not all of them, but most of them. We have Rankenstein v8, for example, 0.2 Pro. So you can try v8.2 Pro, try to set it up, let's say, for your own instance. And yep, just for information that all this is available for you guys for free. So please join the AI Marketing Hub. Also, please join the AI Marketing Hub Pro if you want to go more deeper in SEO and content creation, because we are waiting for you there. A very powerful team we do have there. So moving back, I covered what part 1 is doing, right? It's doing all that research. It's checking your internal links. It's getting the page internal what keywords or pages ranking for. It's analyzing your business, and it's also checking for EAT citation. So all of this data is inserted inside data tables, as you see right here. So let's say, for example, get business data, right? So here we have, let's say, this data, and it will always stored inside, so we can always pull it from other workflows. So that's exactly what we are doing inside part 3. So moving back, part 1, I hope you got it. How to set it up, we have it available inside the community. Also for the ones that are setting it up, just for information, we have all this data and step-by-step guide exactly, just gonna help you to make things a lot more easier. Moving to part 2 of the workflow, which is topic creation and also blog post or article creation. Also, it's a quite complex part, but please stay and bear with me. So topic creation, also very sweet use case in this case scenario. I'm just gonna open it in a new tab, so I'll just show you exactly what that form is. And also, by the way, this form itself, right here, from here, it's available inside the Google Sheets. So our whole process, by the way, is controlled using Google Sheets. So you need to set up these 3 workflows: part 0, 0, 1, and 2. You need to set up only once, and afterwards, just forget about it. You'll use Google Sheets. So like this, for example, we have the form. Yeah, if I'm gonna press here, we have topic or keyword. Here I can put magnolia trees as an example. Yeah, and here you can choose exactly what sort of content you want it to be. You can choose, maybe let's go for a blog post. Yeah, audience focus. You can choose maybe here just general readers notes if you want to have like how to plant magnolia tree. Yeah, that's an example. When you press and submit, this will call this workflow, which is part 2. So if you're going to press now in executions, you will see that currently it is running. I'm just going to press stop right here, and I will debug in editor, so you'll be able to see. So as soon as you put the input, you want to have a topic ideator that is getting the business data done from part 1, the internal links done from part 1, and also the page rank keywords done from part 1. Then he's using a classic SERP, he's using also Firecrawl search, and also he's scraping the URL, and then based on the information and also the trends available online, he will insert relevant topics from 7 different by the way, from 7 different perspectives inside the Google Sheets. So he will do something like this. So he'll create 7 topics. So now let's say from these 7 blogs, what you'll be able to do, you can just select the ones that you want and you like, and you'll create blogs about them, and then just publish them if you want to WordPress or to Shopify. All of them will be interconnected like clustered content. So even now as we speak, boom, one magnolia tree, right now, you see. So afterwards, what you can do, you can select the ones that you like, you can keep the ones that you don't like, you don't keep, you can just delete, and then you just press on generate article, and it will start generating the article for you. So it will start now processing, and it will start building that. So this is what the topical ideator is doing. He is checking online, checking for trends, checking your business data to see that everything is relevant, and here will provide the relevant topics that afterwards you can just choose from, press on generate article, and then afterwards it will generate the blog for you. Next, we have our topic, our blog creation, our whole masterpiece, our whole master brain. It does look complex, but everything here, by the way, is a lot more easier than it looks. Because look at here. Once again, data tables we're getting from part 1. Then we have outline creation, also data tables, getting from part 1. So we don't need to run these all the times, right? We can just run it only once and done. And like that we can save a lot of money, speed, time, and it will make our content a lot more relevant, which is exactly what we want, right? So article creation, how it works and how to set it up. Once again, it is available inside our AI Marketing Hub, and we also have here notes for reference that will guide you through the process. And guys, hey, if something, I'm here. Just write a comment. I'll be here. So, article creation. First, we have the content strategist. A very complex, by the way, guy. He has a system prompt based on keyword research, on AI citations, on EEAT, on new trends, on SEO, on GEO, on SEVO. So he has all this data inside his mind, guys, inside his system prompt. And based on the business and based on the topic, on the exact topic that we choose before, let's say the one that we selected inside Google Sheets, he will do the research and he'll create the content plan. So here he is using, again, the data tables. Here we have also the tools, the SERP search from part 1, from part 0, the tools. We have keyword overview. So here we're checking like any specific keywords, exactly what fields it contains. So here he puts just comma separated keywords and he's getting all his relevant answers just for information. We also have LLM scraper that is scraping data from using DataForSEO AI overview, yeah? And we also have AI keyword search volume for ChatGPT just for reference, so he'll be able to use. So all of the content plan is done based on research, just for information. Next, we have the outline creator that is creating the outline, as I showed before, a full deep dive outline for our content creator right here. And based on the outline, the content creator will just freely unleash his beast, unleash his skills, and will create for us our top ranking blog, guys. And again, a very, very well organized AI citable sort of system prompt was inserted inside his base knowledge, inside him system prompt, right? It's his persona. So he will create that top ranking article for us because we did all the required research beforehand. And of course, if you want to make some tweaks, please, you can easily change the prompts for both of them. Next, we have the article metadata generator. And this guy here, he is creating for us the title, the meta title, the image that we want to generate, for example, for our blog, the image prompt, also the image alt text. And let me just better show, I think it will be a lot more easier. So handle, meta title, description, featured image alt text, image prompt, and also the featured image title right here. Then we're generating the image with the help of Nano Banana Pro. So just gonna be like, look at this, 7 indoor olive mistakes. Beautiful cover image for a blog post, I think. We're uploading it to Cloudflare, the image itself, and then so we can store it inside our database. And then, yeah, we're just updating our Google Sheets with the relevant data. And then, of course, if you want to post on WordPress or Shopify, you can just click this, and then it will be easily, even now as we speak, he is processing. So just for information, by the way, guys, the whole process overall, it will take maybe around 8 to 9 minutes for it to generate the blog post. Also, depending on exactly what you choose, WordPress or Shopify, you will need to just make sure that it's put here, yeah? And of course, you need to make sure that all the credentials and everything was properly set inside these two nodes. But you can either have it as a document, either have it posting on Shopify, and hey, I forgot to inform you also that at the end of this workflow, right here, as soon as everything is finished, you'll receive an email, something like this, like, hey, your article ready, and here is the title, and here you'll receive basically, here's the content strategy. You can just open, so, and it will be automatically downloaded, by the way. Gonna have the content strategy, so maybe if you want to see it straight away, boom, you have the exact content strategy that AI did for your blog, yeah. And of course, I'll just close this for now. And guys, beautiful graph, and once again, thank you, Wouter, for sharing. Email, yeah, you have everything here. You can check also the article draft. You'll be like, oh, okay, I like this article draft, I can download it. For example, you are having a read through it. If you want to get enable edit mode, you can maybe, I don't know, like change here a few stuff that are like written by, and here let's go team, maybe you can put, I don't know, Daniel A as an example, yeah, T Daniel. I'm T Daniel now. Anyway, as an example, yeah, disable our edit mode, so you can edit if you want to. And of course, because I did not put images in between, because I think that images are very sensible. So you can just go to Nano Banana or with Gemini or ChatGPT or Midjourney, whatever, generate images, just put a few, like for example, I'll show an example, something like this, like I'm in the blog, yeah, that was generated by AI. I can press on edit post, and now I can just here inside the post itself, I can just easily, let's say maybe I like an image, I can just insert an image right here, right? It's come on, it's so damn easy. I mean, just telling you for reference what you can do in regards to the images. But in the end, as soon as this workflow will finish, for example, now he already finished the outline, now he's generating the article, and he will put it right here, set away live as we speak about magnolia trees, so we're gonna see exactly what he did. But guys, you can edit articles after they are created, they're saved as draft in both Shopify and WordPress, and look at this beauty. And I know for sure they will be citable by AI. Maybe some of them will be not, but most of them they will be, because as you can see, all the content is well structured for AI readability, and also it's fully compliant with regulations and anything else. Just make sure that, hey, your website EAT is proper and your business is trustworthy. Otherwise, of course, it will not. But just now, even live, we're gonna we'll see how this. Oh, boom, it's done, guys. Let me show you an example now live that we launched. So it took like 7 minutes for it to generate the blog, and as you see right here, I'll even save. For now, I didn't put it to post on WordPress, just as a document and as HTML. If you want to put it right here, no fail magnolia planting. Look at this beautiful image. I love it. It's perfect. And here what we can do, we can just check it, that everything is fine, everything is proper, and put, we have tables. We can have a read through it, check that the links are properly working, right? So of course, make sure that all the links are properly working, and if not, you can just make edits accordingly, yeah. But I made sure that following SERP and following Firecrawl search, the links should always work. But look at this proper. And also, of course, we're going to have the title, meta title, handle, slug, description, all the data that you need to post this blog. And guys, yeah, I will say that's it. This workflow will be available inside our AI Marketing Hub community. They're going to have a lot more. So please join the free one, guys. Please join the pro ones. Also, if you want to have direct access to me and we can have a chat, I will gladly guide you through the process. And I would say that's it. I'll put this machine gun right here. Okay, I'm going to make myself bigger right here. Like this, perfect. So everyone, thank you once again for watching. This was Rankenstein v9.2 in action, and how to set it up is covered inside my community. Same, you can find the workflow there. And what can I say, guys? Good luck with your rankings, happy automating, and take care of yourself. Now it's winter also, drink warm fluids, and of course stay safe. Have a good one. Goodbye.